about our Father's business. Prime mode, filled with His Holy Spirit. That's a cheat code. Holiness the standard. We never fold. We about to make a scene episode.
Yo, we are back. Episode 77 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. And we're glad, gracious, and very, very happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same Podcast. You know what I'm saying? The main show, the big deal, the big kahuna, you know what I'm saying? The main squeeze, and every other thing you think about. You know what I'm saying?
That boy over there thinking about.
Anyway. We are live totally tonight, only on YouTube, and I need you to do what you see on the screen right about now. Number one, hit that like button. Number two, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now.
Yeah, man, we are excited. This is our second show of the week. Next week we will have 3 shows. I know I'm starting a little early, but we will be back on track and topic next week. But shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, the Not the Same Sports Show, or the E3 Bible Study. Check it out, man. Our MTMB Sports Famo. Shout out to them. Life Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Scooter. We appreciate it. Doing big things in St. Louis, by the way. Probably see my man this Saturday at the Battlehawks game. Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, 520 Collective, and the Kingdom Now Network. Those are the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast. Or the Not the Same Sports Show or the E3 Bible Study. Check this out, man. If you have not done it, my man, if you just now joining us, do us a big favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. What up, Hagans? What up, D? What up, Mama? I see you over there, baby. So, look, man, hit that. Make sure you hit that. Hit that for us. If you've already hit subscribe and notification, that ding, if you've done that already, just give us a big thumb. Smash that like button. That's all you got to do. Just smash the like button.
You ain't lying. Smash the like button. But yeah, man, hey, glad to be here, man. Hope y'all having a good night, man. Brother, first of all, before we even get into what's good, how you doing, brother?
I made it through, brother. I made it through. Like an old Negro spiritual.
I made it over.
I made it over. On the rough side.
Brother, how you doing? He started hooping. One word, how you start hooping? Just ask how you was doing. I tell you.
Right. My God is good.
Yeah, and no hate to the hoopers, man. We ain't hating.
No hate to the hoopers. All I'm saying is, it's been a long week. When I tell y'all my was good, y'all understand why it's a long week. I got taken over to the other side, man, and not all the way, but flirted with, and I'm a little upset. I'm gonna tell y'all my experience in a minute, but other than that, it's my Friday, baby. I'm off the next 2 days. I got a very, very busy weekend, so I'm really not. I got no days off. I made a song a long time ago, and I put it in the atmosphere, as the deep people be saying, and now to this day, I still got no days off.
Well, yeah, brother.
What's good with you, man? We ain't even on the what's good. What's poppin' with you right now?
I'm good, man. I mean, I'm good. What did I ask you, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm doing. I'm doing good because my wife had to go to work this evening, man, and I felt in my spirit, I don't know what you laughing at, but I felt in my spirit that I need to help out and cook, man.
Don't worry about me, brother.
Okay. I felt like I need to help out and cook, and I didn't even tell my wife. I just like, okay, let me go to the house. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, hook something up, and man, in all my life, I ain't had this good feeling when my wife come in and the food ready. When she normally the one that cook and she do all that for me, like she had that jump piping hot soon as I walk through the door, right? And for me to be able to pay that back to her when I know she had a hard day and she tired and she, you know what I'm saying, stressed out from a hard work day, and she can come in and smell the food, smell that smoke, and I ain't talking about bandanas, you know what I'm saying? It was a good day, man. So I'm happy about that, bro. That's what I'm happy about.
Man. That's what you, man.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Feeling Gucci, man. But enough about that, man. Let us know in the comments how y'all feeling, man. How y'all feeling, man? We'll give a few minutes. I just want to know how y'all doing. What's up, Pierre? Good to see you, brother.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Lott. Big salute to Pierre, too, and all these open mic nights, brother. I be seeing it, brother. I've been trying to get through the last 5 months. I've been planning on going, and something happened every weekend, man. Yeah, but I appreciate you, bro.
We talk about it. I'm going to tell you right now, we do talk about it. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, because it reminds us of back in the day when y'all was doing the laborers was doing their things and y'all was doing. I thank you for staying consistent, bro, and not
Right on.
trends that's going on.
Yeah.
And shout out to P Light, because every time something big in the city pop off, my
He
brother
there.
is right there on that stage doing what he do, man. And a lot of people sleep on that brother for his lyricism, man. But shout
Yeah.
out to you, P Light.
Big salute to my brother P. Light. Hagen said one of them days missing my daddy. Glad y'all good though. Hey brother, we praying for you, man. I understand. I understand, brother. I pray the Lord's comfort and strength on you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Some days will be hard, other days will be good. You know what I'm saying? You'll never forget them. That's just how it is, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I was talking to my wife. We were sitting down there eating, and she said something, and Rob has met her mom.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of her mom. I just stopped in the middle of the conversation. Man, I miss my mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? She just said something that sounded just like it. And it just took me right back there. And then we just started reminiscing about all the good stuff. And I was just glad, man. One thing I can say about this, and this is not my what's good, man. I am so glad I had the fortitude and the wherewithal when times were starting to get rough for her mama. I never got in the way and was selfish one word like, nah, you need to come cook for me or you need to go do this. I always just be like, nah, go take care of your mama. And that was it. I got out the way. And I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Yeah, brother. All right, man. Let's get into hold on.
What's
I'm on
good?
the wrong screen. Yeah, we're gonna get to what's good. Come on now. Come on.
What's good?
Don't say nothing. All right, man. Robert Dean, my brother from another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side, but we dwell in the Midwest, so be careful. On the west side of St. Louis, tuck in your chain, man. My brother, what is good?
All right, man. I got a what's good, but I got a what's bad at the same time.
Okay.
So check it out, man. Look, brother season. I live
You ain't the only
weights.
one.
I play sports. We play basketball.
I know where this is going.
We do all this. And I
We
woke
do.
up last week
Yeah.
and I had a pain in my lower back, and I'm like, man, what's going on? And this joint went down my back leg to my foot, and I'm like, hey man, something ain't right. I ain't pulled nothing. I ain't been doing nothing. Like, what's going on? Come to find out, it was my sciatica.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I mean? So now I'm over this mug. I'm like, what's a sciatica? I thought I was stuttering for a minute, like, cause I ain't never had the experience. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Forgive my ignorance.
Neither, dog.
You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I go to the chiropractor yesterday or day before, one of them days, and this brother listen, man. If you are sensitive because this is a faith-based show, then I'm sorry what I'm about to say. But I was given demands that I normally would be on the other side of saying these very things. And this is what I'm gonna say. As a grown man, I got scooted to the end of a table with my legs, brother. Like he pulled.
Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Listen, man. I can't plead the fifth because I felt violated. My man scooped me at the end of the table, grabbing my leg, turn over, put your leg up, put your arm over. I'm like, hold on. We just met. I don't know what we doing right now. Hitting pressure points, and I'm like, hold on, brother. That's okay. So y'all get where I'm coming from. I felt violated, but when I left out, I felt relieved, and now I'm ready to go back. So I don't know what this says about me right now, because my back stopped hurting. Everything my neck was popping like bubble wrap. Like I didn't know that standing on my all day.
Time out.
No,
Stop.
no, brother.
Audible.
It's the chiropractor. It's a chiropractor. I
pulled
just
you
feel
to
like
the edge
the
of the
man. I'm a grown man, bro. Tell me scoot down. And then the bad part about it, I have to dress up every day. I'm in slacks. I'm in the business shirt. Brother, slacks don't hide nothing, and I'm getting scooted to the end of this bed, and I'm like, I ain't with this. But at the same time, my back popping, the sciatica stopped hurting, and then it's like, I see you in 2 days, and I'm like,
why you talking so strong, man? Why
talking so strong?
I don't like your bedside manner.
and all I can say, and then y'all can read it between the lines. Is this how I sound? That's my what's good, bro. Hey, you better not hit that one button. What's good?
First of all, before I say anything, I agree with Higgins. Between your soapbox yesterday and this story now, it's been a tough week for you, big bro.
Hey, bro. If y'all don't know what the soapbox is, go back and look at the sports show. I had a soapbox. So between that and what this doctor did, in all jokes aside, it did relieve the
tension.
sciatica nerve, and I got to go through a series of this. But I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Hey man, I'm a grown man. Don't scoot me no more. Ask me to scoot down, and I never go right after work in some slacks.
I'm a grown cuss word man, dog. Don't be pulling me to the end of the table,
Don't pull me
dog.
to the end of the table, cuz.
I'm a grown man, dog.
Put my leg up, and I'm gonna push down. Like, what's going on here? I need prayer.
Nope.
Go ahead. What's good? What you see?
Shirley say I've been there. It's from working at TSA.
It is from.
Yeah.
But
that boy sciatica started hurting. His LeBron James started hurting. You remember LeBron James was out for like a month at the beginning of the season because his sciatica. And LeBron only 41. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all can chill with this.
Hey, you said Rob went to go see Dr. Phil Good.
That was supposed to be my one words, and y'all over here laughing and crying on the screen. All my sneaker peekers up here laughing at me. I'm dead serious. I felt the way.
That's why those sneaker peekers didn't get no applause today. Just because of that.
Because of that, brother. Hey, if that's how I've been feeling from kids with a Z, if that's how I've been sounding all these years, I apologize.
Yeah, he said apologize, but he's saying really? No, I don't.
No, it ain't no ding. Man, scooting me to the end of a table. Tell us some ding. No, it ain't no ding. Nope. See, you my one word. You hit the nope at the same time. Yeah, all right, man. It ain't hard shoes.
You ever laugh so hard, your head starts.
Listen, man. Dorothy, I got the Cadillac of shoes.
Hey, sciatica serious though. My sister's lost a couple of jobs behind it.
She should have went and saw that one. I almost said it. That one word. She would have still been on the job.
Them hard shoes be wearing.
I'm not wearing hard shoes. I got the Cadillacs of shoes. Y'all
I got some shoes. I told this brother, hey, brother, get these. These joints feel like Nikes.
But
still out there with them Stacy's. You know what I'm saying?
out there with Kohans. I don't wear Stacy's, bro. I wear Kohans. That's
not just Kohans. You need the sneaker dress shoes. I don't care if they ain't fresh. One word, your feet ain't hurting. And your sciatica don't get to acting up. See, you supposed to hoop. No, now I'm finna expose behind the scene. This one word said, hey, bro, when the basketball start, man, I know I got to go work next morning. Bro, I'm pull up with you, dog. I told you I'm coming. Why this one word sciatica started acting up the second week after the hooping? Because the first week, say, hey, bro, my bad. I had this going on. Then I'm like, bro, you going? Nah, he ain't going. You know why? Because sciatica, LeBron James.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. You don't think I would have went and got hooping instead of getting scooted to the end of a dang table? I'm hooping, cat.
Yeah.
That man pulled both of my legs. That ain't cool. Anyways, go with it, man.
Hey, bro, don't let me find out you had your legs hiked up.
No. Hey, man, I almost logged out. I promise you. Bruh, my arrow over the hang-up button, I promise you.
That boy would have been banned. Hey, man, don't you ever in your life, he been a swung on the doctor. Hey, dog, don't you ever do me like that, dog. I'm going. That boy be putting up his pants. Hey, man, I ain't never coming back. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I love you, dog. I'm sorry.
It's bad, bro. It's bad enough I had to go back to the restroom and refit clothes, brother. It's hard. It ain't. Look, man, I ain't never going in my dress clothes again, brother. It's sweatpants and a t-shirt from here on out. Jeans and a t-shirt, cuz.
Hey, bro, don't go in no gray jogging pants. That's all I'm telling you.
Oh, this
is gonna be.
Hey, man, what's good with you, man? So we can start the dang show. You tripping, man. We got first time. Look, if this is your first time tuning into the Not the Same Podcast, you got two goofy one words on your screen. You'll figure out what one word's in a minute. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button so you'll know anytime we go on. This is a real story that I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to need EAP after my partner and deal with he. I definitely am. I need some special counseling. I'm glad I got a counselor, brother.
Listen, let me tell you this. Purpose service announcement. If you're easily offended, this ain't the show for you.
This ain't the show for you.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, oh my God, I can't believe you say that. Listen, brother.
We having fun, cuz.
We a season. My brother got children with a Z. You know what I'm saying? Man. We ain't been through life. We been through storms. You can't take no joke. You ain't working at no job. So I'm sorry. I ain't trying to make no excuse for that, but I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying.
Thanks.
All right,
Eli.
man. We're going to change the tune. All right, man. Number one.
What's good with you?
This is my what's good. This weekend, tomorrow at about 12 o'clock, I'll be driving down to a resort in Missouri with my wife to celebrate 25 years of marriage. Now, on Tuesday is our actual anniversary, but we're celebrating the weekend before. 25 years, brother.
Hit that applause button, bro.
Listen, man, I'm going to do this for me and Crystal. And this would be my only advice to anybody that's married. You wonder how you make it that long? You don't quit. That's it. That's all I can tell you, brother, because mistakes going to happen. You going to say the wrong thing. You may do the wrong thing. She may offend you. You may offend her. You may not see what she see. She may not see what, you may not see what she see. She may not see what you see. All those things going to happen in marriage. You know what I'm saying? Your hygiene habits will change. You know what I'm saying? Because you start working with somebody. You start living with somebody. You know, it's different when you're dating and you ain't living with somebody. Toothbrush, you see they cleanly habits or non-cleanly habits. All this, you get to see them in the good, the bad, the ugly. If you got diarrhea, she at the house with you. She smell it. If she got diarrhea, she at the house with you. And you smell it and you love them. For the people that have children, you see the good, the bad. You been in that room when the baby come out. All my homeboys told me you'll find out if you love that woman for real. So, all these things come into marriage, and all I want to do, I'm going to give glory and praise to God that he kept us for 25 years, because a lot of people give up. And the reason we kept and stayed for 25 years is, number one, God, and number two, we just didn't give up. We had millions of times to be able to give up. We had reasons. She had plenty of reasons just to kick me to the curb, and vice versa. Plenty of reasons. And I want to salute her for not giving up and believing in me. Trust me, man. As a man, women grow up and they become to their mature state a lot of times by dang near 24, 25.
Yeah, man.
One words, we dang near don't grow up for real to 30-something. You know what I'm saying? And some of us 40-something. We don't grow up. Our mind don't get level. We don't get good with our money to all that. So I want to salute her for putting up with me and staying with me through the bad times, through the good times. Listen, brother, it's been about 5 years I've been making similar money to my brother to the right. Only 5 years. We've been married 25. That means 20 years. I ain't been close to her pay, and she stayed with me. Now, you know what I'm saying? You know, our brother on top right now, feeling real good. But she stayed with me. She stayed, and I appreciate that. I've stayed. Trust me, man. I tell y'all this. If you want any advice, you about to get married, you engaged, and whatever. If anybody tell you marriage is a bed of roses, they lying to you. You make the roses. But to get to a rose, what do you go through? Thorns. That's reality. Yeah, man. And a lot of people feel like, well, and when we was raised, me and Rob, I'm going to say this, we're going to our topic. When me and Rob was raised, the TV that black people saw was the Cosby Show. A family. One wife, kids, good, wholesome, doctors, kids that went to college. The groups like your son, them age, the black TV shows was Love and Hip Hop. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? The models, the role models young women saw. Claire Husband was a wife and a doctor. Yeah. You know, these other people, they became rappers and strippers. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how it has affected our culture. So, you know, for us to go through all those type things, what I'm saying, the different changes, years and all that, man, I'm grateful. We ain't seen good times, bad times. And what I say, I'm just grateful to share my life with that woman, man, because it can't be nobody else. Ain't nobody gonna put up with me like that, man. So one more time for 25 years. And here's for 25 more. We did it, baby. We did it. All right, one last thing, man. I want to shout out my brother. This is for free. My brother, Larry Rogers, he got this book called Young People Moving Forward. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? This is latest edition for May. Look it up. Larry Rogers. Go to forwardrecords.com and you can find out, get the books for yourself. He celebrates young people. This young lady on the picture, she is a doctor. That young. You know what I'm saying? So celebrating young urban kids. You know, he's doing that. And big salute to my brother, Larry Rogers, man. Much love to you.
Listen,
all right, man.
Y'all,
go ahead, bro.
One time. Y'all hear Larry Rogers' name, every
Yeah.
single show. Like
Every
my
single
brother
show.
Larry Rogers, you know what I'm saying?
Big salute to him.
Listen, man, we shout him out every week. So yeah, that's our bro. You dig what I mean? So shout out to big things he's doing and celebrating the black community and,
Yes,
and the
sir.
stuff that's going on, man. Like that's big. One more time, show that book one more time, man. To get a
Yeah.
hand clap for my man Larry Rogers. Working
Yes.
hard out here, man. That's a doctor right there.
That's right. Doing stuff here in the community of St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Showcasing young successful urban kids. You know what I'm saying? A big salute to my brother Larry Rogers. Like I say,
Yeah, man.
look up Forward Records or look up Larry Rogers on social media, man. You can get it, man. Shout out to him, his young son Boogie, as well as not Langston, his
Same
wife
thing.
Paris, man. Big salute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Langston is Boogie, but I was thinking about Paris. Salute to all of them, man. Much love to you, bro.
Rogers family, man. Much love.
We're going to hold up and wait and get to the first topic of the night, man. I know we a little bit behind. It's all good. It's our show. Here we go.
I want to talk about
Hold up. Hey. Hot topic.
All right, hot topic for tonight, man. On with the theme of relationships. Since I have made 25 of these things, here's the question. Why does communication break down in relationship? Why does communication break down in relationships? Mr. Davis. I don't think it's on Audible, D. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say this. We're not just going to talk about intimate relationships, but it can be work relationships as well.
Yeah.
The number one reason why communication breaks down is because people don't listen. They only want to be heard. That is the number one reason. I don't care what you're talking about. You're going to hear my point.
Yeah.
And that's where it breaks down because now you have a misunderstanding of what she said, what he said, and now y'all both trying to say something. And that's when you're on the phone. Let's not even get into text messages because you don't have meaning behind it. You don't have the tone behind the text or any of that. And we love putting exclamation points and dot like that's all fighting words depending on what community you in. You dig what I mean? So communication breaks down because people want to be heard and we don't listen enough. We got this old saying, we got 2 ears for a reason to listen and 1 mouth. So you need to listen, compute what's being said, and then speak on it intelligently and not always be in your feelings when someone tells you how they feel about a situation. Don't mean they right because they feel that way, but talk it out. And I'm guilty of it. I know I am. I ain't trying to hear nothing you saying if you come at me sideways. But go ahead, bro.
You ain't lying.
I think it comes down simply to you being offended. Because like Rob just said, that last part, I think this is what happens. They say something that offends you. And from that point of you being offended, you ain't heard nothing. You just wait until their mouth stop moving so you can tell them off or say your piece. And it takes a very mature person to get offended or hear something offensive, calm your nerves, and listen. Because sometimes you may be offended for something that you shouldn't have been offended about. You just didn't hear it clearly. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, it's hard to be unemotional with somebody that you emotionally love. And that's hard to make sense, right? Because you emotionally love them, you care. If they hurt something, you can be mad at them. But if they were to start bleeding, hold on, let me get you right. You know what I'm saying? Because that little thing that's bothering you will move to the side because you care about them. You're emotionally into them. So I believe you get hurt so much because your emotions, you love them, not just physically, you love them emotionally. And they say something, it's like, and especially for men, we don't deal with hurt well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact,
we
bro.
can dish it, but we don't take it well. We just don't. And that's the way we are. And a lot of times we don't know how to level it out. Because like wifey says, offense is the enemy of communication, 100%.
It is.
The moment
It
you
is.
get offended, like I said, it's almost what they saying turned into Charlie Brown. Want.
Right,
And
right.
you think, well, they shut up. Or you can hear them and you still don't care. What you want to do is say your piece. And it takes someone to be very humble to be like, okay, let me actually listen to them. They offended me. And I'm going to wait till the right time to say, hey, I get what you're saying, but the way it was delivered offended me. And it was almost hard for me to be able to receive what you were saying because it's like you giving a rose Like I just gave the example of rose, but it's wrapped with thorns. Except you getting the thorny side first. But it's like what I'm really saying is the rose, but they called you all kind of stuff on the way. Or somebody be like, okay, well, you know I love you, man, but your feet stink. It's like, okay. Or they came with you like they want to give you, I said the other way, your feet stink, but I love you. Well, the compliment was behind what wasn't
behind
a compliment.
the insult. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And it's like, man, I know I watched these Johns 400 times. And they could have just been playing. Or this too. And man, we don't talk about this a lot. Sometimes we're just sensitive at the moment. And we don't know how to say it. I say that for us. A lot of times we don't know how to say. Women can say that a lot of times easier than us. A lot of times we don't know how to say, I'm just a little sensitive right now. And we may not say, today at work, somebody got in my butt, pause, but got on my head real bad about something. And because they were my superior, I couldn't go back at them. And now I'm offended by that. And now I'm kind of on edge. But as soon as I walked in, you came with this. And it really was light, but I took it hard because I was already upset. Something like that.
You know what, bro? And that right there, you have a hard day, and somebody that you care about come at you sideways, and it's like, look, man, these one words at work, I expected from them, and they didn't already tick me off. Now I got to come home and you talking about this nonsense, or now I got to come over here and you supposed to be my safe place, or you supposed to be my peace, or you supposed to be this, and you on one also.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I do, but it comes off as a butthole move. I won't say nothing. I just sit there and be like,
well, we all do that. All men do that.
But I think the reason I do it is because if I explode in the moment while I'm getting exploded on, pause like you just said.
Big pause.
Anyways, I knew because you was gonna say something, but all seriousness,
right?
If I blow up in the same way that you coming at me, then ain't nothing gonna get done. Right. And I know my tongue can be sharp as all get out, and it's only in the moment because of what Crystal said, offense. That is the biggest enemy of communication, because sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear you think you know everything. Nobody wants to hear I can't tell you nothing, or your pride is, like Pierre said, pride goes up and communication goes down, and all these things happen, and it's all a trick of the enemy when it's all said and done. Because if I can break you in this and destroy that relationship, that's a good thing, or I can have you offended, then y'all can never communicate and come to the same agreement. And then that's what breaks up households. That's what breaks up lifelong friendships. That's what made people lose their jobs, because you're acting emotionally. And hey, look, it's a lot of people in the grave, and it's a lot of people behind bars because they went off of emotions as opposed to sitting, taking a deep breath, because don't nobody want to be talked to. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman.
It comes
you
out.
dig what I mean? And then offense pops up. Go ahead, bro.
I heard a preacher say this, man, and, I don't know it to be true, but it seems like it could be true. They said strife is like the manifested presence of the devil. You know what I'm saying? And married couples, it's very important not to allow yourself to get into strife with each other. And that means, like, you just, like Bible says, don't let the sun go down on your wrath.
Yeah, anger. Yeah,
we all do that. We all have done it a bunch of times, or, we end up praying. Me and my wife pray before we go to sleep. You could pray and you like, yeah, you praying, yeah, amen. Yeah, but get on your side of the bed. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot for us to be able to go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like I said, it takes a mature person to be able to put your feelings aside to hear what they're saying. But I think also this, man, I heard this from a therapy session. I think it's good. Our therapist was talking about, they have certain days where between her and her husband when they cook. This is this day and whatever. And instead of her coming home and cooking begrudgingly and angry because she had a hard day, what she decides, she say, look, I'm tired. I had a bad day. I'm irritable. This ain't the day for this. Can you please, step in and do it for me? And because he took that with grace, he stepped in and helped. But it's easy to be like, well, one word, I had a hard day too. Bump your hard day. I'm tired too. That is the way you can feel naturally, because you're like, man, I've been to work too, and I need this respect. But if we are married or we're in a relationship, when the other one is weak, we supposed to be strong for them, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you may feel like you just always being strong, but in a relationship, it's give and take. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be giving when that person can't where they can't give. If they come to you openly and honestly and be like, yo, I ain't got it today. Can you please help? Don't get no attitude. And I know it's easy because you may be like, just yesterday, one word, you was on this. But it's like, okay, I love you. I know I'm going to be with you. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. So I need to go ahead and just handle this to get peace in the house. Because the goal is should just be peace at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't your or even if y'all ain't vibing the way you would love to be vibing, at least you can be peaceful. At least there, because then the other vibes will come back eventually. Go ahead, bro, and then we're going to wrap this up.
Okay, I think the last thing I said about the communication part, if and this goes for any of it, and I know we didn't get into the professional relationships because this can go true for your job also.
Absolutely.
That offense, stop being offended when your superiors, and I'm saying that for lack of a better word, but that's what they
Absolutely.
are. We don't like to hear certain words like submit, superiors. They ain't my boss. They are one word. Just get over
They are
it.
your boss.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's why they call superior.
Yeah, so when that communication breaks down, it's how you get it. If they communicate with you what's done wrong, do a self-examination instead of getting offended so quick. If you're in a relationship, intimate relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case may be, if they have humbled themselves enough to tell you, I'm hurting, take the time to stop and listen. Because when you come right back like, man, it's always something, you have just dismissed everything that this person has tried to say to you. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot with men from the woman, like, I can't stand a soft man. It's like, yo, I'm not being soft. I'm taking on the world. I'm coming home. I'm taking on this family. I got these bills. I got this. And it also happens with women when women are emotional, whether it's that time or whatever. Whenever someone comes to you and communicate with you what's going on, and they're trying to break it down that way, and your first thing is lash back out or to get offended, sometimes you got to just take a pause, like compute what's being said, and go from there, man. Real talk.
Go from there. All right, man. We're going to hold up and wait and get to the first video for tonight. I don't remember what it is, but it's good. I do know. Oh, got a video from DJ Focus, who do another podcaster like us, featuring Project Pat and Jared Sanders, man. Y'all check this out. Produced by my man, K-Drama. Shot in my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
Brother. Let's hold up and wait.
Hold up. Hey.
If you look,
the streets need to fix. K-Drama, this beat go crazy. It's your boy DJ Focus. And yeah, y'all ain't see this one coming. Project Pat, Jared Saunders, talk to the people.
Pat talk. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me.
Please don't bang my line if it ain't by the zip. The back of your hoe 28, I got a couple racks to get. Each of them a couple hundo, I got 20 bags to flip. We had Molly too, but if you trippin', I'm gon' have to dip, okay?
That's on God.
I was young and dumb and full of.
Wait.
If you loyal to the process, homie, I might front you some. Never put me in your phone, is what my mama named me, bruh. Plus I knew a couple shooters, if you won't gon' pay me, cuz. Yeah, God, he turned it all around.
Facts.
Now I want the hokey pokey. I was running around town. I was scared to be a brokey. Always thought they all clowns. Then my homies went to prison and nobody call them now. Hey, Jesus came around and said, be holy like I'm holy. I got riches up in glory. I ain't talking about no rollie. You get high up in the spirit. You ain't gotta puff with Smokey. You ain't gotta trip out nothing when you know that I'm big homie.
I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me.
Went from hugging the block, now we serving the church. R.I.P. to the flesh, spirit putting in work. Got the cross on my tee, could have been on the shirt. I'm gon' step for the Lord till I'm buried in dirt. Streets need a bridge, devil sent the blitz. Not the same, homie, right back in the mix. Streets need a bridge, devil sent the blitz. Ain't a game, homie, come and get the fix.
I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. No method cut dope, drug dealer, real killer. Grew up around darkness, so I picked up the trigger, mask in that Glock move, circle the block move. What you doing in this hood? They about to rob you. I thank God for better days and for better nights. Now I'm headed to California, first class flight. We was just in a cell with knives in the window. Bloody Beaumont full of gangs, chop you like a blender. Dent your face like a fender, but no surrender. We ain't fighting flesh and blood, Satan the contender. Read the word every day and every day I pray. Jesus Christ is Lord, dog, and he the only way. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. I ain't see it coming, but excited that he came for me. Satan army clicked up, thank the Lord he banged for me. Bang for me, bang for me, bang for me, bang for me.
All right, that's called I Ain't Seen It by DJ Focus featuring Project Pata and my boy Jared Sanders, man. Shout out to my little brother, MKJ. I saw him in the background there. And my homie Fro in the background. He was in my boy Fro's car. If you know Fro, he has those crazy whips. Tricked out for the Lord. All right, thoughts on the video. It looked like a Memphis video. I'm from this city. I knew everywhere they was. And that looked like one of the Dope Boys video. And for me, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing people in CHH down there in my hometown. I guarantee they wouldn't get robbed. I guarantee they wouldn't have no problems with no first 48 type of thing. They probably had people surrounding them getting crunk, especially the way the beat was made. I heard this whole testimony about K-Drama. Say he grew up listening to Mr. Don't Play by Project Pat, so he counted it as an honor to be able to make a beat and have Project Pat on it. So that was dope, and I like the song. DJ Focus, I believe that's the first time he ever rapped. He has a very good voice. He's a podcast host for this show called The Fix on Holy Culture Radio. Big salute to our homies over there and our homie Trig that owns that. I liked it. So that's my thoughts. Go ahead, bro.
Man, old school, bro.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all I'm going to say. Old school down south. And I know if people had just tuned in, that first verse from my man, they like, hold on, what are you talking about? I'm the plug talking about. But then he was giving his testimony. So it's like, this is why y'all got to listen to the lyrics, man. But no, this is old school down south, that Memphis grind, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Mafia, Project Pat, everybody that's down from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That I think the joint was dope. Shout out to K-Drama, like you say. MKJ was in the background. Fro was in the background.
Yep.
I liked it, man. It's old school. If you never was about that Southern Memphis rap, because y'all got your own sound down there.
Absolutely.
That's why CHH Memphis got their own little tag. Like, no, that's dope. That'll be added to the playlist. I just didn't get a chance to grab it because I'm listening. But you know what I mean? That beat was fire, bro.
Yes, sir.
That beat was fire.
I Ain't Seen It Coming by DJ Focus featuring Project Pat and Jared Sanders, produced by our brother, our homie, K-Drama, man. Love my brother K-Drama. All right, man, let's get into our music segment.
Music segment.
All right, music segment. Can an artist separate their faith from their music brand? Can an artist separate their faith from their music brand? Mr. Davis.
This is going to kind of be controversial because I know people be like, you work. I think when it comes to music, there's no way you can be doing things that's anti your faith and say I'm this, and that's what I believe on, and I'm standing on it. This one was a hard one for me, and I thought about it. I know we go to work every day, but we're not going to work being hell raisers. So it's like, okay, this is how I make my money. I find this one hard pressed to separate your faith from your music. Now, if you're making love-making songs and it's not vulgar and it's just love-making, yeah, sure. But I'm talking about you can't be this and saying, okay, I'm that, because then it's opposite of what you believe in. Now, if your faith say yay, it depends on where your faith lies, because we're not just going to just blanket this and say Christianity, because some faith will say, yeah, you're absolutely right. So depending on your faith, yes, you can. But on certain ones, you're going to cross and cross out your morals. It's just that's what's going to happen depending on what your faith is. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to answer this, and this is not our sports show where we have debate feud, but I kind of have a different opinion. I say this, though. For me, I cannot separate my faith from my music. For me. But
Okay.
I'm a man that has a call on this life. I'm a man that's called to preach. I'm a believer. I'm called to represent the banner of Jesus everywhere I go, and I don't get to put it down. Even in my wrong, I don't get to put it down. I serve Jesus, and there's no secret to nobody. But I will say this for some artists, and like Rob said, not just Christian artists. Why he said faith, whatever your faith is. There's a lot of faith in hip hop for example. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of faith in R&B. My man Prince was a Jehovah's Witness. The Jacksons, Jehovah's Witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they didn't spill that in their music a whole lot. I think for some people, if you're contracted to do music, then I think you can. That's my opinion. Because if you're contracted, you got to do what your contract do. This is the thing where I think your faith come in at. If you have standards in your faith, okay, if you got saved and you know you've been saved, then you know you can't take a job cleaning the bathrooms at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Though you got to make your money, you know that's going to cause you to stumble and fail, then you can't do that. But what if you got saved while you at the job? You know what I'm saying? Or if you are a Muslim, I don't know what their equal term is, but what if you came into the Muslim faith and true Muslim faith ain't really with you wilding? You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking up for the Muslims, but I've been around them, and I seen ones that's fake, and I seen ones that truly live that standard. They were very loving, knowing that I was a Christian, which don't make sense to most people. But they told me, okay, true Muslim, we ain't supposed to hate folks. These folks that's hating folks, they're offshoots of what the truth thing supposed to be. So this is not a Muslim show. I'm just speaking for this example,
Segment. Right,
for this
right.
segment. So what if they come into that while they're in a contract? Well, they got to fulfill their contract. So that will be where I would say that, where they can't separate it. They got to finish their contract and start and finish with the music what they started with. So if they started out being too short, they can't be Lecrae for the rest of their contract. Nah, they didn't sign Lecrae. They signed too short. Or they didn't sign, they didn't sign Lupe Fiasco. They signed too short. Lupe Fiasco and Too Short Curse. There's levels to this. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
they signed an artist to be that. So I think to fulfill their contract, they going to have to separate it if they're going to fulfill their contract, or they're going to get their contract torn up. And then what they're going to have to do is pay the label back, which they ain't going to want to do.
Now, with what you just, that twist in there, that's different. You come into your faith as you're doing something, you have to honor your contract, bro. Like, that's just bottom line. We saw
I
it.
agree.
Woody Rock with Drew Hill. With Drew Hill. When Woody came in with Drew Hill. They got the contract. Woody made a whole gospel song, a whole gospel CD. But he had to fulfill his contract with Drew Hill. Same way for Michelle. Michelle was with Destiny's Child. She got a series of gospel albums. Was even on Sunday's Best.
Yep.
But if Destiny Child came saying, "Hey, we're going to do another tour and another album," she has to fulfill that. That's something totally different. For what you said, I think you said it best, and I didn't have the right words for it. For me, I play around and be like Double R. Now, I've remixed a few R&B joints. They will never see the light of day. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put that out there because of what it is. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, all right, you're gonna have two split personalities, and I'm not being true to myself. That's what I'm choosing to do. You dig what I mean? And if somebody come with this, hey man, we love what Double R doing, blah, 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 blah. You're gonna have to put Rob Redeem to the side. We want to run with this brand, and here go your check. Then I'm gonna have to say no. You dig what I'm saying? That's for me, and that's for me. Now, other people be like, "No, I ain't hearing it." Hey, if money make your world go round, and you want the bag that bad that you're willing to sell it out, then that's for you. But for me, I'm not gonna be able to do that, and I'm just speaking on it. And I can stand on that part.
Yeah.
Because I know, like C said, I know what I'm called to be doing. There's a reason why we got this show. You dig what I mean? And listen, I done been the broke of the brokes, and I'm where I'm at now. And I'm Gucci. You dig what I mean? I'm Gucci. Could I use more? We all could. That ain't what I'm saying. But I'm not using more enough where I'm selling my soul, for lack of a better word. That's what I'll say behind that. So with your point, yes, you could separate the faith depending on how you came in it. But I just can't see you being this. For me, I can't be what I've been representing. Then somebody else said, and a coworker told me, "Hey, Rob, I'm telling you right now, you start cursing, bro, you'll be out of here. You ain't got to worry about this no more. You dope.
Yeah.
You just need to curse and say a couple of times, and you out of here."
Yeah.
Sounds good, but I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah, I think it's more so if you have publicly came out in a way, it's hard for you to go 180, right? So any music I recorded, I've never recorded one secular song ever, right? So I've been known, tied to my name as an artist is always Christian music, God uplifting music. And, you know, the closest thing to secular is I had a few songs with the N-word in it. You know what I'm saying? That was a long, long time ago when I was very young in rap. But that's the closest I do. So if I were to do something different, then my faith situation would have had to change because there's nothing holding me back. So if I did that, then yeah, I could separate it because I ain't got none no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not worried about it no more. You know, my faith is not of value no more. Then I can do that and just put that music out. But if my faith is any value, that music ain't coming out. You know what I'm saying? It just won't come out. Like you say, you know, you play around, do something with a double R, like it would never be publicly released. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's for your listening ears only. Or, you know, you and your friends listening ears only. That's different. That's between you and God. But you ain't putting that out to the masses of people that heard Rob Redeem. They've been affected by Rob Redeem. Say, I was at a show and I enjoyed that. It made me feel good to hear this music. It encouraged me and all that. And then, you know, they hear something else that's baby making music. They're going to be like, whoa. They're going to be like, pause, stop, end it. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, but it was tight, though. But nah, I don't want to hear my boy like that. So in that sense, I can see where it can't be separated. But when it comes to the professional, you in a contract, then, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to. You ain't got no choice.
Now,
you're contractually obligated.
My fault, bro. I will say this. Me and C giving an opinion of what we wouldn't do. This ain't condemning and damning the people that say, yeah, I can. You dig what I mean?
Easy.
So for your convictions, it may be something different. For my convictions, for me and where I'm at, I wouldn't be able to do it. You dig what I mean?
Nope.
You know, and don't get me wrong. The remakes was dope as I don't know what, but I was having fun because I love doing music regardless. I love singing, I love rapping, but Rob Redeem and the brand of music that I want to put out there, yeah, I could have easily went R&B and been straight with it. You dig what I mean?
Right.
But that's not what the Lord had me to do. So I will say this. We're speaking from our perspective, what we can do, and the opinion of if somebody is in the faith and they want to try to separate the two and tote this line, then you fence straddling. That's what that ends up being. But if you're in a contract and you get saved, or you're in a contract and you go Islam or whatever the case may be, you have to honor the contract. And that don't make that man or woman a hypocrite, because if not, they in some legal troubles. You got to honor the contract that you signed. And then now once you get out the contract, you see, oh, they fell off. No, they didn't fall off. Some of them did give their life to Christ and said, hey, I'm leaving that life behind. Chico DeBarge, that's one I can think of right off the bat. He was trying to follow his uncles and them, the DeBarges, and he got out of jail. He made a whole CD. He was coming up, and then the next thing you know, the Lord said, no, that ain't what I got for you. He started doing Christian musicals, and we ain't heard from him since.
Right.
Dope artist, dope singer, and it's a lot more singers who have done that. So, yeah. I just wanted to put that out there so nobody feel like we being judgmental and saying what somebody can't do. We're just saying it's hard to separate the faith if Christian faith. Let me put it that way. And think you good.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to get to our last video for the night. This is by a positive music artist by the name of Norman Sand, man. Y'all check this out. Let's see. And I appreciate what Andrea Aldridge said. My life don't belong to me. Letting go for Christ, Jesus. Listen to gospel music every day to encourage myself and encourage someone else. Amen.
Yeah,
amen.
For real.
All right, we're getting into our last song for the night by Norman Sand. This is a positive song. No cursing, though. No cursing, though. All right, here we go. We're going to hold up and wait.
Hold up. Hey.
This is called
This our boy.
How Do I Move Forward by Norman Norman
I felt
saying.
I'd only make it as a baller or a rapper. And if that didn't work, I'd be a mega church pastor. When it comes to golden glory, I'm not sure who's the master. Will me and God have smoke when I turn into ashes? Yeah, see, navigating life as a bastard in a world that try to break you and make you work through the fractures. I hide all the pain through the smile and some laughter, but under the grin is pure envy, call it Nevada. We stuck in the middle like Malcolm, with only lint inside our pocket. Gotta devise a plan to take what isn't ours like Team Rocket. The system failed us, the whole block we on is Babylon. Like being awkward with the basketball, we just carry on. Funny how the street don't teach us about Wall Street, just how to scrape up bail money and post a bond. When all you know is hell, evil mold you as a spawn. But the truth is, we can't all be saints like LeBron. They got me saying, dear Lord, how do I move forward? Money, power, fame held me back too long. Good God, I feel like a fraud. It's time me and the man in the mirror had a talk. Cause when trauma's left untreated, it can spread like a cancer. Will a chemotherapy come in the form of a stanza? Or will it forever be in our blood like Bruce Banner's gamma? This is a handmade tale like June losing Hannah. I see similarities to my world and Gilead. But whatever, I ain't got time for these silly ass mortals who in combat over quarters. I ain't proud we getting pennies, dog. This a real life horror. Somewhere I lost myself, I had to get back on course. I just pray I break the chains of the bondage that I frequently endorse. They got me saying, dear Lord, how do I move forward? Money, power, fame held me back too long. Good God, I feel like a fraud. It's time me and the man in the mirror had a talk. But it's easy to ignore us. I grew up with hope was rationed and every dream came with a shortage. A demographic of fake wars who swung us in the forest. The stereotypes that grew from the blood and the soil, not the sweat from the toil. They commercialized the struggle, treating poverty like fashion. Steal our ideas, repackage it, then cash it. Working hard for them, but we never get their benefits. You can't refuse to educate somebody, then call them ignorant. Tell me what's a halo to a head deductor swordsman who tipped the scales of justice using lies as extortion. They love to see me cooning, but hate when I'm non-conforming, which means that they love the artist but don't care about Norman. I'm peeling back the layers of the characters that I've drawn, the achievements that I've coveted in phases I've undergone from the time that I lived with Sean and moved away from my mom because the system was parasitical on the lower echelons. Will the world ever be fine? Of people who share my color, they steal it from my culture and lie and say that they love us. They treat us like Voldemort treated every single muggle as giving pure blood energy every time they discuss us. Dear Lord, how do I move forward? Money, power, fame held me back too long. Good God, I feel like a fraud. It's time me and the man in the mirror had a talk.
Ooh, Lord. That was Norman saying, how do I go? Listen, man. This dude is a high-level lyricist, man. You have to listen to it a few times to catch everything he said, man. I really like that song. That was he's usually more general. It's like he was talking to the Lord on that one there. You know what I'm saying? So big salute to dude there. The video, it was basic. He probably shot it in his garage. It looked like it. Know how to work a camera. I don't blame him for saving money. I think Rob would agree. You know what I'm saying? He making it do what it do, man. But the lyrics are so good and his wordplay is so good. Folks are like, man, I don't care what this look like, man. This dude is spitting. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, every time we play one of his songs,
Yeah.
and he got these simplistic videos where he shot himself, I can't do nothing but salute. He cutting out the middleman, and he makes you focus on his lyrics. You know what I mean? Sometimes your video can just be so dope that everybody looking at the scenery and everything.
Yeah.
Of course, I looked at the scenery because I'm paying attention. I saw the little scooter in the back, and a couple of times when he picked up the ball, it like, when he said Golden State or whatever, like it was times he picked the ball up and it matched the lyrics. I get it. But the simplicity behind it to be like, I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to hear me. He's making you focus on him, and he's perfected that, bro. Like,
absolutely.
And then the lyrics is just crazy. You dig what I mean? Like, thumbs up.
Extremely high level wordplay from this brother, man. Salute to him. I pray all goes well with this dude, man. He seems to be a positive brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very talented guy, man. I hope much success to him, man. So that's Norman saying, how do I move on? That was the name of that video. If you want to put it on your playlist or whatever that, or Spotify, look him up, man. Shout him out and tell him you heard it. Tell him you heard it on the Not the Same podcast. One more thing before we get up out of here, man.
Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Listen, man, before I get to that like, subscribe, and notification button, the one way that y'all support us, when y'all are in those comments, I saw people that I never seen. Mr. Groove, I appreciate you. Cuzzo, thank you for sliding through.
Yep.
Andrea Eldridge, thank you for sliding through.
Yep.
If I know y'all, I just Peebo Live Branch, like, thank you for sliding through. I've never seen y'all names in the comments. I may know y'all, I just don't know your tag on YouTube.
Right.
Thank y'all for sliding through. That is one way. Mama, thank you. Little bruh, sis, Shirley, D,
everybody.
Thank all y'all. Everybody that says something, we appreciate you. P-Lot, if I missed you, it's just, it was a bunch of comments tonight. That's how y'all can support us. That's what makes us not the same, because y'all make comments, we say stuff to them, and it's a live and interactive type show.
Absolutely.
But another way you can support us, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. Y'all know what it is. If you've already hit subscribe and notify, don't hit it again. You're going to unsubscribe and unnotify yourself. Then you're going to be like, when y'all come on, just leave those two buttons alone and smash the like button. That's all you got to do if you've already done that. If you want to sow a seed, Cash App, #, not the Same Podcast. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Y'all remember when the hide and go seek. Seek that money right on our way. We appreciate it. We do good things with the money. You dig what I mean? We make sure we get guests on. We make sure our sound is right. Our cameras are right. We not just tricking off the money going to buy shoes. We got jobs for that. We put whatever y'all put into it back into the stuff that we have going on, because we got monthly subscriptions so that y'all can see us. Over 800 and some odd shows, and y'all helped us do that. You dig what I mean?
Yes,
you can hit the website, notthesamepodcast.com/support. If you have a brand, a business, we will advertise. You see the overlays that y'all see right there where you see Visa? That can be your logo for your business. They're not the same podcast. That can be your logo for your business throughout the show. We'll shout you out in the same way we shouted our homeboy Larry Rogers out, in the same way we've shouted out other businesses in the past. And we not busting heads, man. We talking about $20 or $25.
Right.
And that's partnering with us so we can let people know about you, and it'll forever be seen on YouTube. You dig what I mean? So those are the ways that you can support us as we support y'all as well, man.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight, man. Very good show, man. I enjoyed it. I was glad to be a part of it, man.
What up, Rado Jackson?
I was glad to be a part of it, man. We appreciate everyone coming out tonight, man. You will see us next week. Rob said we'll be back with a Bible study as well as
I'm not throwing up blood.
Yep. As well as our sports show and another hot topic and music show. Next week, we probably most likely will have a guest, man. So tune in for that. We finna get back in our guest bag, interviewing some artists and up-and-coming artists and stuff like that. Thank you, everyone that came out once again, man. Don't be a stranger. Come back. If you enjoy what you like, man, do it. I'm gonna put it up one more time. If you enjoy what you saw tonight, do what you see on the screen in about 1 second. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the
notification
bell, man, so you could be notified when we're live, man. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. We'll be back next Tuesday for the Bible study, man. Make sure you tune in.
Man.
With that being said, I am C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
We're out, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Have a good
About our Father's business, crime mode. Filled with this Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard, we never fold. We about to make a scene episode about our Father's business.